This is Wizzy Brown with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, and I'm here on my backyard bug hunt. And today we are going to recover a topic that we've talked about in the previous year, but I think it's really important. We're in a drought right now in Texas. We haven't had rain in a really long time, and we need to provide water sources for insects and other wildlife in our yards. So I'm going to show you several that I have. The first one, this one here, is for birds. This is a bowl that I picked up for I think maybe $5 or $10 at the thrift store. You can kind of see whatever you have in your cupboards, but this is going to be for birds because there's nothing in here to allow insects to get that water, and I have kind of a place for the birds that they can grasp onto there. If we move over further in my landscape, you'll see my various insect ones. And I kind of clustered these together because obviously they're not all here. But this one is just a plain bowl, and I have a big rock in here. That way the insects can get in and safely access the water. But then down here you just have the water. And I put this in an area where it gets irrigated by the sprinkler when it goes off for my allotted period of time during the week. This one over here is a recycled or reused dog water dish, and you can see here I put some pea gravel in here, and then I have some larger rocks. This one goes all the way down to the bottom. This one's just setting on the top, and then I also put some decoration in there with the pirate ship because why not. But this, again, you know, the insects can get here or they can get here. And then this one over here, this one is a water dish catcher that you stick underneath planters. And this one I have pea gravel, but I also have some mud and compost mixed together in this section. And this is going to be targeted for butterflies that need salts and minerals, as well as mud daubers that are going to be coming and looking for this kind of mud stuff so they can actually create their nesting, or I guess nursery tubes, where they're gonna rear the next section of the mud daubers. So you can see again the pea gravel, we have the water, but then we also have a flat surface for those insects to safely get the water as well. So there's some ideas. You can be as creative as you want, so please think about adding some of these to your landscape so you can help to provide water that is much needed for our wildlife in times of drought. Oh, and I just thought of another one. So here, this is my bird feeder section. This one's my hummingbird feeder. And while this also is targeted towards hummingbirds, obviously, you can also get things like bees, different kinds of bees, and as well as ants that can come and access this. And a lot of people get worried about that, but it's really not an issue. You can provide them because they also need that sugar and moisture source. So just be patient, and you know, the hummingbirds and the bees are going to sort things out on their own. So don't panic if you see bees at your hummingbird feeder.